Now we get to see Travis Rice and Torstein Horgmo, the two men who sparred with the best score of the day yesterday, finally going toe-to-toe. 2 runs of one-upmanship. They provided, without question, the best backcountry freestyle snowboarding ever witnessed yesterday. Conditions maybe not quite as prime, but...
Just count out the numbers.
I don't think this is going to be in any way a step down from the level we saw yesterday when you look at what these two are capable of.
Oh, completely. And they've been kind of like yelling at each other across the way this entire competition so far. And now finally they meet head to head.
Okay, so Travis heading off, rider's right, over this big bowling ball.
Looking confident as ever.
He knows exactly where he is, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Lovely turn up there, and he's got great snow on this side.
Backside 180.
And then he's riding this better than most people can ride it forward. So what's he setting up for?
Cab 5.
Cab 5. Holds on to it. That's that T-Rice Golden Orca tail working for him.
The lightest touchdown on a lofty backflip.
He knows exactly where he is, and he's measured his features perfectly, hasn't he? He knows the scale.
Great method right there. I mean, that's a fantastic trilogy of tricks right now to start this off.
Right, really chundery there. You can see there's been a lot of heat radiation off that rock face that had melted that snow. So he's dealing with that. Looks like he's anticipated it. And he's looking for the shaded side of this spine now to pop that back 3 into. Very, very tidy again. You get the feeling, I mean, we've talked about this. Travis Rice didn't get to come to Alaska in 2021. And it's almost like he's been plotting like some kind of Bond villain for the last year on how to get back here and what he's going to do when he gets here.
No, completely. I mean, he is such an analytical rider. I mean, Tor is also, but you can't help but think that he has spent a lot of time playing this in his mind's eye leading up to this date.
Okay,
Woo!
So Travis Rice, a very, very strong first run score.
Oh, that hits so money. Wow.
So, Golden Orca gets chucked in and Travis takes front row seats to watch his fellow finalist Torstein Horgmo come down Spinal Tap.
And this is a little bit of a poke the bear situation because both of these riders respond to that up-leveling of the playing field. Of course, we can also see the light starting to deteriorate just a little bit with the first kind of inklings of that storm from the west coming in.
Yeah, the definition of those shadows is definitely waning, isn't it? So, Torstein Horgmo knows exactly where he's going, and you said it, it's poking the bear. Like, these are two riders who aren't going to get intimidated by a good run. It's only going to fire the other one up. And Torstein attacking this face now. For the first time, he's coming in with proper pace.
Yeah, that was a heck of an entry into this finals match, going frontside 180 into cab 5.
What a combo! And that is literally tick number 1 in the judge's handbook. Controls the speed there with a tiny bobble, but it's only small. Frontside air.
Yeah, that is going to bode so well. Like you said, coming in with so much power into that combination.
Okay, he's got a whopping great feature down here. Skirting around the side of it. You can hear that on he's riding with a radio mic. You can hear there's a little bit of crust on that sunny side. Oh! And he's taken that one like a champ. That was a body blow, wasn't it? Right to the ribs.
You know, he is not going to be stoked on that right now because right now there is no room for error.
Well, you saw the run that Travis has laid down.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the bar he set for himself yesterday with that 97.
Oh, completely. I mean, there's still an entire another run, but you have to be thinking, he's like, okay, now it's up to my second go.
I tell you what, when you see it like this, when the mojo's slipped and the run is starting to fray, you realise just how immense their performances are when it's going right.
Yes, completely.
Like, you saw him there, he was just kind of like, oh, am I on my toes? Am I falling away off this? What's going on? You lose your mojo, and then they put down 7 tricks in a row at the highest level, so technical.
What we've talked about throughout this is that with this kind of terrain, with these spines and these feature-laden faces, you can't really afford to make bobbles that are going to upset the next thing you're going to hit. So it really is just an added layer to the momentum.
Okay, so Torstein Horgmo breathing heavily as he makes his way down there. Travis Rice definitely had the best of the light up at the top there. But let's not take anything away from him. It was a monstrous start.
I mean, look at how far down the run he goes right there. That was just enormous.
Held on to it. Then he got that backflip in. The backside 360. I mean, that takeoff and the landing was immaculate.
2 methods in this run, of course, also just showing some proper style. And then Torstein coming in super hot on his run and then going front 1 into a cab 5. That was just an awesome start up at top.
And so technical. He's got so little setup time on that takeoff. Beautiful.
That landing was great too.
He made it look so deceptively easy.
Yeah.
But then just carrying so much speed. I mean, most of the time you'd say in Alaska, speed is your friend, but with a light this milky and knowing that that sunny side of the spine was probably going to be like second-rate snow,
I gotta
it
change
was
out the plane.
a difficult decision.
That upper section was insane.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Oh my God.
So Travis is daring to
Did
dream
you
at
get
this
hung
stage.
up on the backside?
Yeah. My edge just went right into the crust.
Damn it. And then it was too flat to go? Because you were trying to go for that.
Yeah, the end of it. Yeah. I would try to just get the end, but I was trying to haul ass and it just
Got crustied. Sick.
Yeah, so that sunny side of the face really starting to unstick some riders. Although, you've got to give it to Travis. He negotiated the same area where that wall of rock, where there was so much heat radiation. 85 for Travis, 60 for Torstein. Travis is in the driving seat after the first run.
Upper part was money, dude. Nice work.
Thank you. Yeah, I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Let's get it again.
So, Travis Rice leads into the second runs.
I'm gonna try this. I might just abort my run.
Okay.
Like,
he's gonna try it.
down.
What is he gonna try though? That's the big question on everyone's lips right now. Only one man has the answer. And at the moment, he's got one hand on the Natural Selection Alaska trophy.
I'll try.
He might also have a couple of fingers on the overall Natural Selection Tour title. And at 39, that would make an old man very, very happy.
And you can see now, even up at top, that cloud-covered flat light is really, really coming in. I mean, we can barely see the terrain nuances right now.
Yeah, and you can see it in Travis's body language too. Little butter along the top of the spine there. Very little definition to play with here. And that roll just came up on you, didn't it? You saw Travis almost holding his hands up like, whoa, where am I going?
I mean, this is a massive challenge, especially for Torstein. Oh, really having no issue with that back 3. Oh, but there you go. That's where not being able to see the definition of the terrain.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, we had no idea. I couldn't see that. There's no way that Travis can see that.
And of course, for Torstein going second, usually a position of advantage, but with the worsening light conditions, I mean, what opportunity does he have to now try to regain that lead?
Yeah, Travis walking it out at the bottom there.
I don't know. I couldn't see anything. It's like freaking ping pong ball.
I mean, such a big part of the Natural Selection Tour is navigating and dancing with Mother Nature and the whims that she throws at you, i.e. an incoming front.
And it's so disappointing to have seen the way these riders rode yesterday, like literally tit for tat. with some of the best snowboarding anyone ever has ever witnessed. But Torstein Horgmo most certainly up against it. He's got one run here, but with fading light, a storm front making its way, and you can see the horizon just behind him there. The cloud making its way over those ridges.
You just heard him say that he has no visibility right now.
So Torstein Horgmo sets off down Spinal Tap, the last man to drop today. And you haven't even got enough. Like, you think about this gradient. It's so steep on the way into this face. He did so well to control that.
You've got no navigational sense to know when that ground is coming up toward you, where the terrain changes.
Like,
that is so challenging.
You can't see like change in snow.
And you can see, I always use hands and arms as great barometers of style and confidence. And you could see Torstein's were up high. He had no idea what was coming at him. He was trying to get his body ready for anything unexpected.
Oh my God.
So second runs are scratched, which means it was one and done for Travis Rice.
That was the worst run ever.
Wow.
I couldn't see shit. That was so terrifying.
Yeah, an Alaskan face blind. An Alaskan face in itself is intimidating enough, but blind.
This year's Natural Selection Stop Alaska is Travis Rice with a score of 85 on his first run.
There you have it. Age 39, Travis Rice takes out the YETI Natural Selection Alaska.